This is a 2021 docuseries of 6 episodes. Each episode is about 45 minutes long. This series takes what we have known, what we know now, and speculates what is happening with aliens visiting Earth. And them UFOs or UAVs, tee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee.
He.
Question is this docuseries any good? And what life lesson can we find from this one? Let's find out. This documentary will start with the Roswell crash way back in the beginning, like the history of it. So we'll go from the Roswell crash all the way to what we know now. If you've been following the events of what's been going on, it's not going to be any new super amazing information. For me, the most insightful thing came for me that I didn't know about, because I'm a big fan, I've been following this stuff for years, is the last 2 episodes. If you don't have the time to watch all of them, watch those last 2. Those are going to have the most information, and it kind of wraps up the whole series. They've definitely stepped up their game. Often these documentaries on aliens would seem super cheesy. This one, not so cheesy, a little bit of cheese. Because they're getting like super effects in the background and stuff, and the guy's talking, and I think they're trying to make it like, whoa, crazy, dude, this is crazy alien stuff. And it's high budget, so you can tell. However, at times it can come off a little cheesy because of this. What I do like about it is that this subject matter is being taken a lot more serious, because now they're spending a lot higher budget and getting a lot better production value. The information in this docuseries, I feel like some of these episodes in the early ones, I'm watching them and they're giving information and we're following his story and it kind of putters out. And you're like, what was the point of that? Then it continues on, and then the next story is the real interesting one. So that kind of tells me that they should have done some editing, remove those kind of like filler parts to make it 45 minutes long. Just get the cool stuff. This is still a really cool documentary. I really enjoyed it. It's awesome subject matter. I'm a huge fan of this. A huge fan, like, love it. There were some things I didn't care for in this docuseries, how they could have done some things better, shortened it a little bit. However, there was one thing in particular.
You know, when you investigate cases and they're obviously extraterrestrial, at some point you just have to say, and they're obviously, and they're able to be covered up, and they're any longer.
This clip takes me to the life lesson. This lady is too into it, like way too into it, to the point of like you can tell like she's like, I believe in aliens, and I'll tell you the time that my aunt and uncle both saw aliens, and we used to go to the store with aliens, and it's total fact. Everything you say about aliens is totally true. It's a fact. No evidence required.
And did I mention I believe in ghosts too?
She's too much of a believer. I can tell she's just fanatic about it. It doesn't matter. Anything that she can shove into the narrative of aliens and to be special that she saw aliens or know something special. Now, I don't know this lady in particular. I don't want to pick on her a bunch. But the point is that I myself, too, I'm a huge UFO fan. I've been following this for years. And in the early days, there were people that just believed it because they wanted to be special and they have their story. And it's almost like becomes a religion, a social thing, a thing to do. I'm just saying, I have to be careful myself that I don't get pulled into it. It's who I am. It's my identity, because this will affect my ability to reason and search through the facts, because I'm going to want to make it happen. It discredits me. I, myself, could be one of those fanatics if I wasn't careful. I just think it's important to slow your roll. Be aware consciously of what you're doing. If you're too into something, or if you want it to be true so bad that you're willing to do anything to make it true.
Make it true.
And that's the life lesson today in this one. In summary, if you're not that into the subject matter, I actually recommend that you watch the whole thing, because I like the docuseries. However, if you're not super into it, or if you're crunched for time and you just want to know the newest, latest stuff that they know, what's currently happening and all those things with the government actually releasing footage of these things, and it's not just all hearsay, it's like, dude, no, we have been dealing with them and blah, 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 blah. That's the last 2 episodes you should watch. As I stated before, I would like to have them remove some of those kind of stories that went nowhere before they got to the actual big hook. There was no need for 6 episodes. You could have made 4 episodes and really got the information tied down. I'm giving Netflix Top Secret UFO Projects, I would give it higher. I'd probably give it a 10, but I know to slow my roll because I listened to my own life lesson. A 7.5 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. But hey guys, you don't have to quit watching videos. You can watch another video right up here, or get a life lesson right over here.